Hi everyone, happy Monday. It's Heather with the Taste of Home, and I'm wearing one of my new aprons. It's a blueberry, everything blueberry. And my friend Joanne's Crafts made this, and she's in Newfoundland. But you can look her up, Joanne's Crafts, because I follow her on my page, and not sure if she ships to places, but check her out. I hope everyone had a great weekend, because I certainly did. We were back at the trailer. We tried its new toy, the smoker, and the ribs were delicious. And then we used the grill on Sunday. Just a fabulous weekend, and slept like a log last night. So today, Monday, is the day that my family comes over for supper, and I cook the meal. So today we're doing barbecue chicken wings, and it's a home recipe. And we're doing fresh corn, which I picked up yesterday at the supermarket, and we have some broccoli, fresh broccoli, and I think we're going to take the easy way out today and do some fries. Oh my gosh, I forgot it. Some fries in the air fryer. So let's start in with the recipe. So guys, the recipe calls for 1 onion, but you know me, I always put in more onion than is called for. So basically, I'm just going to dice this up. And we made this recipe a lot when we were going to university too, because at one point there was 8 of us living together, and used to buy like big portions of chicken and just make this sauce, put it in the oven, go do your studies or listen to some music, and then once it was ready, we'd have like maybe a mashed potato or something with it, and yeah, it was really good. And we used to do fries in the oven a lot then, okay? And guys, last couple videos I've mentioned that some of the onions I've bought have been soft in the middle, so I don't know what's going on with that. But normally when I buy onions, a lot of times I always buy the 10-pound bag, but I've been known to buy a 50-pound bag of the larger onions, because like when it says 1 onion, I like a large onion for sure. And but I'm just going to have to watch that from now on. Okay, just drop the piece right here. Okay, so here's my 1 onion. Okay, that's my onion chopped up there. Next, it calls for a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay, there's a 1/4 cup. And guys, as you see, I don't smooth off the top. I should, but I don't. And a cup of ketchup. Okay, that's a cup of ketchup there. And guys, these are recipes I use. They're pretty simple recipes. Usually common ingredients that you have in your house. So, okay. Here's 1 cup of water, and I'll just throw that there so we can scrape the ketchup off there. Okay. And a teaspoon of salt. I'll just use a couple shakes of salt. That's okay. And next, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. And my bottle is getting low, so I'm going to have to probably go out and get some soon. That's 1. Oh, I'm all out. Just enough of that. Okay. Got my onions in there. 2 teaspoons of mustard. If you want to measure, you can. 1, 2. It's probably a little bit more, but that's okay. And a 1/4 cup of vinegar. And guys, this is a really tasty recipe. And so we just combine all this now. Okay, So I got my brown sugar, my ketchup, water, salt, Worcester sauce, my onion, mustard, and vinegar. Okay, so now it just says to pour over my chicken. So I haven't unwrapped the chicken yet, but I'm just using chicken leg with back. And I think got a pretty good deal here. We got 4 nice size chicken legs with the back on it for less than $12. Okay, so these are still a little bit frozen, and that's fine. It's I'll just break them apart and throw the sauce over it, and we'll go from there. Okay, and I'll just rinse my hands off because that was raw chicken. I go through so much soap, dish liquid, and paper towels, especially if I'm dealing with any raw meats and things. And guys, another thing that we're having for supper, we did a bunch of ribs the other day in the smoker, and we have a few left, so we're just going to treat the kids to those as well. Okay, and one thing I forgot, the recipe doesn't call for it, but I like to add some pepper. So guys, the oven is preheated, 350. We're going to put this in the oven and bake for 1 3/4 to 2 hours. So stay tuned, and we'll certainly taste this later on. So folks, everything is ready now. I'm just going to show you what we have for supper, and let's go from there. So folks, you notice I'm using some of my platters. Here's our barbecue chicken, our fresh corn, and our broccoli, and I'm just serving a side of rice. And for our little granddaughter, she's having some air-fried French fries. So yeah, I'll post the recipes for this stuff later, and if it tastes half as good as it smells, it's going to be pretty good. Thanks for watching.